What's up, guys? It's your girl Serpentine 10, and today I want to talk about the new costumes that were shown from Capcom not too long ago. So we know that we're gonna get a new costume pack. When are we gonna get a new costume pack? I'm not sure. It might happen tomorrow. But we have seen the costumes, and they're very, very interesting looking. I think that I showed some of these before in the past, and it seems like we're gonna get those. And I wasn't sure it was a part of a like Capcom Red Bull like documentary about how they were making Street Fighter. So it was very interesting to see those like exact same costumes actually coming out, and that they're gonna be available pretty soon. So we're gonna talk about that today, and we're actually gonna like look at all those costumes and see the design, and I'll talk about them and see when we might actually get that actual combat pack costume pack pretty soon. So right here is the new costumes that were shown. I think they showed this on Twitter like not too long ago. They showed a costume for Guile, Marissa, DJ, and Juri. So a long time ago I did see these outfits, and it's kind of funny because the last one I didn't even know that was Juri. But we're gonna go down the line right here and talk about those. So first off, we have Guile, and I'm actually surprised they did something different with his hair. I'm shocked. His hair is down, it's in a ponytail. It's kind of funny because you actually unlock an image or a picture if you play one of the arcade modes of like Guile at a barbershop getting his hair done, and his hair is like down and stuff. So I feel like this is remnants of that. It's kind of weird that his necklace, which is his dog tag, is in his pocket. So I don't know what that's about. He still got the flags on his shoulder. Apparently he was able to get that etched into his shirt somehow. It's a very like, I don't know, southern looking look. Maybe it's because of the boots he has on and the belt, but I don't dislike it. I really got to see what it looks like in person a little bit more. I'm glad that Guile looks a little bit more taller. He's a little bit more thinner. He's not as bulky as he was on 5. So I'm in agreement with this costume because I'm glad that they changed his hair. They took a risk, so that's good. So next is Marissa, and Marissa has this really interesting wedding dress. So if any of you have not played the arcade mode for her, she likes Zangief, and she talks about wanting to get married to someone, and she likes him, and I guess she wanted to get married to him. So I don't know if this is a remnants or something attached or closely mimicking that thought process she had, or if this is just something that she wears in her Greek I guess society or whatever. But it looks like it's a wedding dress. It doesn't look like it would be anything else, but it looks so good. It definitely has a lot of like patterns, and like it will have a lot of detail. It looks sheer, like you can see through it. Like I can see her leg through it, I can see her arms through it. She got the things in the front out again in another costume, which I'm not mad at. And her hair is in an interesting kind of like shape, kind of like how the helmets have like that point at the top. Her hair is like that now, but it's like all the way back with that interesting design at the top. I know that is remnants of like how helmets are at the top. So I feel like this is really interesting. I'm really interested to see this costume in person because Marissa is a really big character, and even in this drawing she looks a little bit more slender. So I don't know how they're gonna really pull this one off, but she doesn't have the smallest waist at all. She's really like a big character. She's really tall, so it'd be interesting how this costume fits her. I hope that the fabric kind of flows across her body, because that'll make it look a little more real. And I hope that it's like a silky type material, because that'd be really, really appealing, especially on like her body. It would like flow across like her muscle structure and stuff like that, so it would look more realistic. But I'm really hyped for this costume, and it's very likely whenever this happens, I want to like make a video of her in it. So I'll probably make that. So next is DJ, and this is also a costume that he had on in one of his endings of the arcade mode. Apparently he was doing some music production for people, and it was like him and other people that kind of had this outfit on, and that's kind of like what they went around the world, and that's what they were doing, and they was wearing this drip right here. So I actually love this costume. This costume looked real good. He looked totally different, like a brand new character. I'm with it. The outfit looks good. It's kind of crazy. He got the word DJ on there. I guess they all got to say what their name is. Hair looking crazy. The drip is ridiculous, so I'm all about it. Next is Juri. So I seen this costume not too long ago, and I thought it was that one chick that's usually with Chun-Li. I thought it was Lei Fang. I think that's, what's her name? Faye something. Her name is, I think I just mentioned that girl on DOA, but whatever. That one chick that's with Chun-Li all the time, that little girl. I thought that this was her costume for some reason, or it was Lily's. But it ends up, it's Juri. So she has like a onesie on, and it's like open. And for all y'all out there, she got her toes out. So they doing y'all service. And she got like 2 ponytails, but they're like not like in the weird, devilish horn things. They're just like out. It's like, did she just wake up? I don't know, but I like this outfit. It's cute on Juri. I don't know how to describe it, but I like it. So these are the 4 costumes that we're going to be getting. And I'm really interested to see when this comes out, when we're going to get it. And I also want to talk about the other costumes that were shown at that Red Bull documentary. And if we'll have those a part of the pack as well. So these are the costumes that I showed a while ago. And there's a lot going on here. So at the top, you can see that there's a lot of the costumes that I already talked about from Guile, Marissa, what have you. But then there's others. So I know 4 costumes won't be all of the costume pack. There has to be more. So at the top up here, you see E Honda. Then we got Lily. Funny enough, we have Aki, and they showed her at Evo. Here's the Juri costume. We have Akuma in a Fundoshi, I believe. And we have a lot of stuff for Cammy. Cammy is like, she got a whole lot of stuff. And then down here, I'm just going to go out and say that this is JP. I know this is JP because this is his secondary costume we already have. And this has to be his either Amnesia / Nayshaw costume, because this outfit shows up in his arcade mode. And I know it's him because I can see his beard and his long hair and his cane. So I know this is him. So it's very possible that we will get some of these other costumes. I don't think we're going to get Aki quite yet, unless they're going to wait for the costume pack that late. But I know for sure we're going to get Giles, Marissa, probably E Honda, Lily, and then Juri, and then we're probably gonna get something for maybe like JP. I don't know if they're gonna come out with another Cammy one. They might, but I know that this will happen, and it's gonna be a really cool pack. I've been waiting for another costume pack. I know a lot of people have, and I'm just anticipating it. I hope they don't wait very, very long time on this. I hope they don't wait until they come out with Aki. I just feel like that's a little long, but I hope that this costume pack comes out pretty soon, because a lot of people have been asking about it. They've been focusing on World Tour a whole lot, which is understandable, but it hasn't really been options or costumes or items that people have been wanting. So I hope that they come out with this new costume pack pretty soon. So yeah, guys, I want to know what y'all think about this new costume pack. There's a lot going on there in those images that I showed you, but Capcom showed us those costumes early on purpose and for a reason, so I know that we're going to be getting that stuff pretty soon. We have to be getting it pretty soon. So I wonder when we will get it. I noticed that Faith always has it that I'll talk about something and then those things will just drop the next day. So will this costume pack come out tomorrow? I don't know. Maybe not. But I would love it if it did. But we'll probably be getting that within, I don't know, a couple of weeks, maybe next month. I just hope they don't wait until Aki shows up to bring this costume pack out, because I feel like that's too long. But I really want to see what some of these costumes look like. I mean, they've been hinted in a lot of the arcade modes. So if you haven't played the arcade modes, I've played all of them, even Rashid's up to this point. And there's a lot of different costumes they're wearing on there. There's a lot of things hinted in those arcade modes. And that's how I know that they will be a part of the costume pack for sure. But you guys let me know what you think about this topic and which one of these costumes are your favorite and what are you looking forward to. And you guys make sure you are following me on my Twitter, and make sure you guys check me out here every week on YouTube. Until next time, guys, peace.